Hello everybody, this is homework for after your first session of beginner Pilates. Now I warn you, these exercises are quite boring, but they're quite necessary. So I'm going to give you as many teaching points as I possibly can. First three things are neutral spine, breathing and core activation. So you've got to listen to that bit. Okay, so you're lying on a mat, your knees are bent, not too far away from your bum, and you don't want to be pressing the lower back into the mat or are overarching, so you need to be somewhere in between. That is neutral spine, where your pubic bone is about level with your hip bones. Now you're going to breathe out on the hard bits. Okay, so you need to breathe in and breathe out. So you're breathing out through your mouth as if you're breathing out through a drinking straw. Okay, so let's do a few of those. Breathe in. When you breathe in, try not to let your stomach muscles dome up towards the ceiling. Get your rib cage nice and wide. Breathe in and out. Now when you breathe out, I want you to hollow your navel and tighten your stomach muscles. So nothing will dome up. All your deep abdominal muscles will converge inwards to support your spine. That's what we want. So don't overthink it. Just hollow. Okay? I'm going to do 4, and you're going to do them with me. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So if you put your fingers about a couple of inches in from your hip bone, on the out breath, you'll feel your stomach muscles tighten deeply. Okay, and you breathe in again, breathe out. So you've got to think to yourself, your spine is always the same position. Okay, we're going to do some movement now to actually challenge those stomach muscles, because we're going to do a single knee fold. You want to keep your pelvis absolutely stable and your spine still. So you don't want to be pressing the lower back into the mat. There are some exercises that you do that for another reason. At the moment, you're keeping absolutely still. I've just got my little bit of paper here, I'm just going to check. Well, actually, the first one is knee drop. So, you've got a glass of water on your left knee. You're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, you let the leg go to the side and you breathe in to bring it back. So it's a breath out. Breathe out as you take the knee out and you're tightening your stomach muscles. Then you breathe in and you relax them. You breathe out. Your job is to keep your hip bones facing the ceiling, and that rested knee has got a glass of water on it and you're keeping absolutely still. Don't feel any tension by your shoulders. Just keep it all, focus the effort in your abdominals down towards your pubic bone. Okay, I want you to do that about 8 times. Now you're going to do a single knee fold. So you relax your arms, breathe in. As you breathe out, you float one leg up. You breathe in and put it down. You breathe out and pull the other one up. And breathe in, down. In all the time, in your head, you've got to think that you're using your stomach muscles to float that leg up, not your leg muscles. So don't think about your quads here. So it's a big exhale and a hollow. Stomach muscles tighten, keep the spine still and stop you doing that where you arch your spine as you lift your leg. So that is a single knee fold. And I want you to, when you put one foot down, you lift the other one up. You've got to be absolutely still so that you're shifting from foot to foot. You can't press your foot down hard. It's got to be still and light, so all the effort's kept here. You're going to go into a double knee fold now. So do that single knee fold about 8 times. Double knee fold. Breathe in. Now breathe out and float the second one up, and that's where you'll really want to arch your spine. Breathe in. Now breathe out, hollow, pull the navel in and lower that leg. That's the difficult bit. Breathe in, breathe out, bring that one down. I'll do it one more time. Breathe out. Without talking, I'll do it. That's very difficult for me. Breathe out. And land lightly. See, I've told you they're not the most exciting things in the world, but they're really, really necessary. Okay, that's a double knee fold. I want you to do up, up, down, down, up 4 times. Don't go on and do it 8 times, do it 4 times really well. Okay, glutes. I'm going to roll over onto this side. Head in your hands if you like, soles of your feet level with your spine. You're going to work that and you're going to work your stomach muscles. So you lift one knee up and down. Breathe out. Breathe in. So remember when you did that knee drop, it's just like doing that on your side. So I'm going to face you. Check the position of your feet. Keep long here. You can put your arm, head down if you like. Breathe out. Breathe in. Now if you want to make it harder, like we did in class, feet up and take the knee up and down. But you're not allowed to move the hip back, that's pointless. You're not using your stomach muscles then. Breathe out. Breathe in. Feel a big squeeze in that glute. So you're working that outer glute there, your glute medius. Every time you lift that knee, you pull the navel in because you're keeping your spine still and it's keeping your pelvis still. I want you to do that 8 times each side. Then at the end, you're going to do a half plank. You can do a full plank if you like. So a half plank will be your hips level with your shoulder blades. Turn your toes under if you want to make it slightly harder. So you're going to stay in that half plank and you're using your stomach muscles so that your spine doesn't dip. You can bring both of your backs of your knees up towards the ceiling if you want to do a full plank, or you can have one knee on the floor, or you can bring both knees down, but you stay absolutely still. Try and hold that for 30 seconds. Well done, and I'll see you next time.